You've seen The Guardian's scathing reports on Cambridge Analytica, right? I mean, I'm no fan of what Google and Facebook have been up to. In fact, I've been taking extra precautions with these platforms for years, and now I'm definitely going to do more. But data mining is a modern reality now, and what Cambridge Analytica has done with the US election is nothing surprising or new. When you agree to these ridiculously long terms and conditions, you're signing away a lot. You're signing away your personal data, your online activity, and a load of interesting stuff that you do online. If what you do is done within the realms of Facebook and Google, you can be sure that that data is being stored somewhere. It's just what happens now. And what Cambridge Analytica did was use that data to run a political campaign. If anything's shocking here, it's the fact that Facebook and Google have been harvesting way more data than we thought. Do you know that Facebook's even been recording your phone calls and text messages? Yeah, not cool, but that's a story for another time. But I'm not shocked that a company whose goal it is to help clients win elections use this data. And so the reports from The Guardian with the shock and outrage just makes me balk. Give me a break. A data firm use data to win an election? No way! And in a hilarious twist of fate, it turns out that The Guardian's basically been doing the same. Do you know that The Guardian has been nicking your data and flogging behavioural information to third parties? Well, maybe not you, you're probably too sane to read The Guardian if you're watching this. But they've been mining the data of their blue-haired whinge-bag readers at least. We're talking potentially millions of profiles being harvested by The Guardian app. And it's no surprise really, the newspaper's in trouble and it relies on advertising revenue to stay alive. But unfortunately, their digital readership just isn't big enough for the model to work. The paper lost $75 million in the year up to March 2016. And while all newspapers have struggled with traditional paper sales, with most newspapers roughly halving their circulation since 2010, The Guardian's only shifting 150,000 copies as of last year. That's almost on par with Scotland's Daily Record's circulation of 138,000, and nothing close to the Sun's 1.5 million. So it seems like they've been sneaky. They've done what the awful Trump campaign did and used data to help communicate with their supporters. But unlike the Trump campaign, which quite publicly embraced Facebook as a source of campaigning, The Guardian's kept this little number quiet, haven't they? Hidden away in their massive privacy policy, forgotten about and never spoken about. I bet they'd completely forgotten about this when their journalists suddenly started mouthing off about Cambridge Analytica. It's quite funny. Interestingly, The Guardian has reported that Cambridge Analytica may have, shockingly, harvested the data of 50 million Facebook accounts. But as Guido Fawkes rightly points out, The Guardian may have harvested data from as many as 590 million profiles. Using the same maths used to estimate Cambridge Analytica's reach of 50 million accounts, multiplying 270,000 accounts they had access to, and the data harvested on average from just under 200 friends each, it seems that The Guardian could have harvested data from as many as 590 million Facebook profiles. Naughty, naughty, naughty. The Guardian claims that their app currently has 3.2 million active users. If each one of those users has on average 185 friends, that's over 590 million. Tut, tut, tut. So if for some reason you have The Guardian app on your phone, get rid of it and remove its access to your Facebook profile in your account settings pronto. And by the way, do you think that we're going to see articles in The Guardian or any of the left-wing press about this huge breach of trust by The Guardian? Or do you think this is just going to be conveniently swept under the rug and forgotten about? I think we know the answer to that one, don't we? I mean, I'm sick of the total hypocrisy of these people. I've been on the end of it for years. These dirtbags lied and called me everything under the sun, from a Nazi to a white supremacist, a racist, a bigot, shockingly offensive, the lot. But you know what? At least I'm not a hypocrite. At least I don't lie. At least I don't call people out for things that I do myself. I'm no saint, but when I talk to the press, I tell them the truth. When the press talks to me, they just forget everything that I tell them and conveniently misrepresent the truth. They're scum. They're the worst kind of scum. And I guess they're never going to stop lying. But listen, there are some little things that we can do to hurt them. Obviously, we shouldn't be buying their papers, but make sure that they don't get anything valuable from you. Delete their app, stop visiting their websites, and if you do have to read their articles online, use an ad blocker. We owe these liars nothing.
We will make America great again.